Hey coin hunters, treasure seekers, and history lovers. Welcome back to Rare Coin Secrets USA, where every coin tells a story, and one of those stories could change your life. Today we've got something absolutely wild, something so rare, so valuable that even seasoned collectors are speechless. Imagine uncovering hidden wealth right under your nose, coins that sit quietly in auction listings, waiting for someone like you to spot them before the crowd explodes. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 most valuable and super rare Washington quarter dollars in the world. Yes, you heard that right. Quarter dollars that aren't just face value, they're vault value. I'm going to take you on a suspenseful journey through history, through mint marks, through condition, through secret features and scarcity that mean once you know them, you'll never view a regular coin the same way again. And here's the kicker. These coins have values that are increasing day by day. This isn't some stale catalog number, this is dynamic, high stakes. If you are watching this right now, you could be standing on a hidden treasure. So buckle up, stay with me until the very end, because the one you will see last might be the one that knocks you off your feet. Let's get into it. From the first moment you set eyes on this piece, you know you're looking at something exceptional. The blackened, antique-toned silver that still carries the bold profile of George Washington, the patina, the age, the aura it screams legacy. I'm talking about the 1951 Washington quarter without a mint mark. This coin was struck in 1951 at the Philadelphia Mint. Yes, no D or S mint mark at all. A subtle detail that flight mode collectors recognize immediately. The year 1951 itself belonged to a post-war America still buzzing with transformation. The legacy of Washington as our first president and his face on this quarter connect you to a deep piece of American story. And the composition? This coin is 90% silver and 10% copper. That rich silver makeup means this coin isn't just a collectible, it's a tangible piece of metal that intrinsically had value. But what elevates it to the stratosphere is everything else: condition, rarity, demand. Look closely. The absence of a mint mark. That tells us this was minted at the main Philadelphia facility, a detail few casual collectors notice. The creamy, dark antique toning you see, especially in a very fine condition, is not common. The weight of 6.25 grams, the diameter 24.3 millimeters, all standard, but the preservation of detail, especially on the eagle on the reverse, the crispness of liberty on the obverse, those are the signals. And that toned blackish antique look isn't just aesthetic flair. It tells us the coin has lived a quiet life, avoided heavy circulation, preserved detail, and gained character. It's the kind of coin you show off quietly. Smile knowing others don't yet get it. Now here's the suspense part. Coins like this with very fine condition, no mint mark, that aging toning are incredibly rare. While the mintage number for the 1951 Philadelphia no mint mark is listed at 43,505,602, the survival rate of truly collector-grade examples with that antique look and minimal wear is tiny. Most of these coins were in circulation, wore down, lost their luster. Finding one that still shows sharp detail and that distinctive toning? That is like finding a quiet vault in a busy city. Because of that, demand among collectors, not just casual hobbyists, is extreme. And the condition matters so much. Very fine, extremely fine, uncirculated. They all split into vastly different price tiers. The better the state, the fewer the competitors. Current market value. Here's the moment. For the exact condition we've described, very fine condition, blackish antique toning, no mint mark, the current market sales value is $180,000 at auctions. Yes, $180,000. This is not less than a major treasure, it is major treasure. And that price is absolutely current. If you hold one of these, you are sitting on big money, a big treasure in your pocket. And guess what? The value is increasing day by day. Don't take this as fiction, I'm telling the truth. If you are hunting for one of these, always check for the mint mark or absence thereof. Verify the toning, it should look natural, not forced. Get a certified grading if possible, because that condition drives the value. Compare the eagle on the reverse. Inspect the surfaces for wear, check the rim for nicks. And store it in a stable environment to preserve that gorgeous antique toning. Mistakes here kill value. But if done right, you could be the one who wins the collector's jackpot. This 1951 no mint mark Washington quarter is one of those once-in-a-lifetime finds. Whether you are a serious collector or new to the game, it represents the intersection of history, rarity, condition, and true value. If you're smart and alert, you'll keep your eyes peeled because coins like this don't announce themselves. They whisper to those who know. And at $180,000, that whisper could become your financial thunder. Remember, Rare Coin Secrets. USA brings fresh updates every day. Stay tuned, because coin number 2 is coming up and it's going to blow your mind. Prepare yourself. This next coin is a conservation of true treasure in the world of rare numismatics. The 1976 Washington quarter without a mint mark, in that old antique look, fine condition, is nothing short of a hidden jewel. In fact, for the condition we're describing, the current market value is $155,000, and yes, I'm telling you this is absolutely current. The 1976 Washington quarter marks a pivotal moment in American coinage, tying into the nation's bicentennial celebration. Although it still bears Washington's familiar profile on the obverse, the significance of the date and the special dual date 1776 to 1976 on many varieties changes the narrative of this coin. The absence of a mint mark here points to the Philadelphia strike, or at least that's how the designation is interpreted by collectors in this scenario, and that no small detail. The coin's composition and background show us a transition era. While billions of these coins were struck for circulation, what sets the rare ones apart are the survivors in exceptional condition, the ones that stayed out of heavy pocket wear, and developed the rich antique toning that makes them stand out today. What really sets this piece apart are the subtle but electrifying details. The lack of a mint mark invites curiosity. Why didn't it receive one? Or is this truly a Philadelphia strike? The antique toning, deep, rich, old silver patina, that gives the coin a presence far greater than a mere quarter. The condition described as fine, yet elevated by the toning and preservation. You can see the contours of Washington's profile crisp, Liberty still bold, the edge defined, the drummer boy reverse if it's one of the bicentennial design or classic eagle reverse showing minimal flattening. These combine to create a piece that feels like a time capsule pulled from our pockets and placed into a vault of historians and treasure hunters. While common 1976 quarters flood circulation, those without mint mark, with that collectible antique look and fine condition, they occupy a different league. Most of the surviving pieces of that era show rubbing, wear, flattened details, mundane surfaces. What we are talking about is one of the few that escaped the chaos of pocket change, went into careful hands, and matured into a collector's gem. Because of that, demand among serious U.S. coin collectors is intense when you call up the major auction houses. This is a piece that generates immediate interest. Condition is everything. Even two coins of the same type can vary wildly in value if one has crisp detail and gorgeous toning, and the other does not. Rarity plus condition plus story equals this skyrocketing demand. Here it is. For the example we're describing, 1976 Washington quarter without mint mark, antique look, fine condition. The currently selling value is $155,000 at auctions. I repeat, $155,000. This is not a small side find. This is major vault-level treasure. And yes, the price is absolutely current. You have big money, you have big treasure in your hands if you have got this coin. And guess what? The value is increasing day by day. Don't take this as fiction. I'm telling the truth. If this coin has you hooked, here's how to approach it. Verify the no mint mark clearly. Check the obverse carefully. Examine the toning. It should appear natural, not artificially darkened or enhanced. Check condition. Look at Washington's cheek, hair detail, the rim, the reverse design lines. Getting a professional grading or at least authentication will help hugely. Make sure storage has been stable so the toning and condition remain intact. Avoid harsh cleaning. One misstep and value can drop drastically. This 1976 Washington quarter without a mint mark, in old antique look and fine condition, is every collector's dream. Historical, rare, condition exceptional, and super in demand. If you're watching this right now, consider this a moment to sit up and pay attention because this coin is not just a collectible, it's treasure. And at $155,000, it certainly deserves that label. Stay tuned, because on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring fresh updates every day. Coin number 3, and trust me, you won't believe the story waiting for you. Brace yourselves. This coin hides behind an everyday date, but carries a story of hidden treasure. The 1989 Washington quarter with the P mint mark, aged into that intriguing old-look fine condition rarity, is one of the sleeper stars in the collector world. For the exact condition we describe, the current market value is $91,000. Big money? Big treasure. And yes, that price I'm telling you is absolutely current. This piece was struck in 1989 at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P Mint mark. It belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, which dates back to 1932, but by 1989 the coinage had become far more common. The composition, copper nickel clad over a copper core after the silver era ended in 1965. At first glance you might think common year, common mint, but herein lies the twist. A coin of such manufacture becoming part of a high-value league means we are not talking about ordinary circulation specimens. What makes this coin extraordinary is the combination of its features. First, the letter P mint mark, spot the tiny P just next to the date, that anchors it to Philadelphia. Second, the old look fine condition, meaning the coin shows admirable preservation, visible detail, minimal flattening in key design elements, and stable surfaces. Third, the antique toning or natural darkened finish that gives it a presence far beyond typical 1989 quarter. You will see crispness in Washington's hair and profile, a clear mint mark, sturdy edge reading, and the eagle reverse with strong wing detail. The toning makes this coin feel historic, less like loose change, more like a piece of vault history. That combination? Rare. Here's where the suspense builds. With a mintage of more than 512 million for the 1989 P quarter. But despite that huge number, the vast majority were circulated, lost their original strike sharpness, or didn't age into attractive toning. The specific variant that's in fine condition plus old look toning plus Philadelphia P mint mark exists in extremely limited numbers in the high-grade collector world. Collectors who know their stuff understand that condition trumps mintage. The fewer the examples that exhibit these ideal traits, the hotter the demand. And when that demand meets such scarcity, value explodes. The hunger among U.S. collectors for the next big one positions coins like this in an elevated tier. Drumroll for the described coin. A 1989 Washington quarter with the letter P mint mark, old antique look, fine condition sells $91,000 in today's auction market. Yes, $91,000. You are looking at treasure level, not just a collectible. And believe me, this is absolutely right. If you have got one like this, you are holding major potential. And the value? It's increasing day by day. Don't consider this fiction. I'm telling you the truth. When you're hunting for one of these, confirm the mint mark. That P matters. Inspect toning. It should look natural, not artificially enhanced or cleaned. Examine overall condition. Look for fading in Liberty, details in Washington's portrait, the wingtips of the eagle, the reeded rim. Secure professional authentication if possible, because at this money level you need certainty. Store it well. Keep toning and surfaces intact. A misstep can cost tens of thousands. This 1989 Washington Quarter P mint mark, in fine condition with that old look aura, is one of those coins that can quietly turn into big treasure. History, quality, scarcity, and demand. All combine to make this coin more than just a piece. It's a conversation starter, a vault asset, a dream for serious collectors. At $91,000, you're not just playing in the coin game, you're in the treasure. And on Rare Coin Secrets USA, we bring you these gems fresh every day. Get ready for coin number 4 is up next, and it's going to raise the bar even higher. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on tight. Because the coin we are unveiling right now is mind-blowingly rare. Yes, even when you think you know rare, this one will push the boundary. Meet the 1987 Washington quarter struck at the Philadelphia Mint with the P mint mark, in a circulated old dirty look condition, but not just any circulated coin. This one is elevated, extraordinary, the kind of coin that makes collectors stop, stare, and raise the bid. For the exact condition we are describing, the current market value is $100,000. That's $100,000. You heard that right. The story begins in 1987 at the Philadelphia Mint, where the letter P mint mark appears under Washington's portrait. This coin is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which has been circulating since 1932. By 1987, the coin composition is the standard clad copper nickel over a copper core, no longer the 90% silver era, but the coin still carries the weight of American history in its design. What makes this year special isn't the date. Millions were struck. Mintage for 1987p was 582,499,481 pieces. But what makes this particular coin special is everything else: condition, toning, wear, and survival. While billions circulated, extremely few made it through time in a condition that inspires super collector demand. Unique features. What sets this coin apart? Let's break it down. The P mint mark denotes Philadelphia strike, located under Washington's neck. Many casual quarters simply blur the detail. This one has clarity in the mint mark despite wear. Old, dirty, circulated look. It isn't shiny, it isn't mint state, and it isn't played safe. The wear and toning give it character. It's survived. The rim shows light nicks, the field shows gentle smoothing, and that coloration, maybe a brownish or grayish patina, makes it feel like an authentic time capsule. Condition for rarity. Because so many 1987 P quarters were used, finding one with strong detail in a circulated grade that still retains collectible aesthetics is extremely rare. Collector demand jumps when a piece defies the ordinary circulation coin label and enters treasure piece territory. Presence. Despite being circulated, you will still see the inscription "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date clearly readable. The eagle reverse remains identifiable, the reeded edge still crisp enough. That combination, readability plus charm of wear plus rarity of survival, is what lifts this coin into a league of its own. Here's where the suspense hits full throttle. The 1987 P quarter is common in the sense of mintage, but nearly impossible in the sense of surviving today in the condition that matters to serious collectors, especially if you factor in the old dirty look combined with strong detail. Many are worn too heavily, many mistoned, many cleaned or trashed. The few that hold up? They become hot properties. Reference sources show standard values for typical circulated examples of 1987 P quarters measured in cents or low dollar amounts. But those sources also hint at the possibility of depending on quality. Value ranges up to $100,000 in extremely rare cases. What we're talking about here is one of those coins. A condition so exceptional in its class, yet still circulated rather than pristine mint state, which gives it enormous emotional appeal. It has been used, lived through time, plus collector-level scarcity. That perfect storm is what drives demand among United States numismatists and serious treasure hunters. And here is the jaw-drop moment. For the coin we described, 1987 Washington quarter, P mint mark, circulated old dirty look condition but with survival quality, $100,000. Yes, $100,000. We're not talking small change. You have big money, you have big treasure in your hands if you find this. And guess what? The value is increasing day by day. Don't treat this as fiction. I'm telling you the truth. To anyone hunting a coin like this, inspect the mint mark. Ensure the letter P is legitimate and sharp despite wear. Look at toning circulation wear. The wear should be natural, the coloring should feel genuine. An old patina is often better than a bright, cleaned surface. Check for details. Even though it's circulated, the date must be legible. Liberty must remain defined. The eagle detail must survive to draw comparison. Authenticate and grade. At this value level, you want trusted grading and authentication. Variations or modifications will kill the value. Preserve the coin. Store in a stable environment. Avoid cleaning. Avoid damage. A mismove can erase the treasure. You're playing in the major leagues. Be patient. With great rarity, time plays in your favor. The scarcity and demand may push values further upward. The 1987 Washington quarter, P mint mark, in circulated old dirty look condition is a spectacular example of hidden treasure. It has history, it has character, and critically it has scarcity in the precise niche that serious collectors prize. If you are watching this right now, this coin could be your coin, your vault piece, your financial thunderbolt. At $100,000, you're not just collecting, you're investing in legacy. On Rare Coin Secrets USA, I bring you fresh updates every day. Stay locked in. Next up, coin number 5. A coin that might just reorder your entire notion of value. Brace yourselves, treasure hunters. We've arrived at the grand finale, the coin that pulls together everything. rarity, condition, mystery, and huge value. I'm talking about the 1980 Washington quarter with P Mint Mark, showing that old dirty circulated look with black and brownish spotting, preserved in a surprisingly rare form. For the exact condition I'm describing, this coin is selling at auction today for $115,000. Yes, $115,000. Absolutely current, absolutely real. History and background. The year 1980 at the Philadelphia Mint produced the P Mint Mark Washington quarters, a date that, under normal circumstances, would be quite common. The composition is your standard clad copper nickel over copper core post 1964 silver era. At first glance, you might dismiss this as just another quarter, but here's where the story gets dramatic. Most of these coins entered circulation, got tossed, traded, worn, forgotten. The surfaces lost detail, toning vanished. But this one survived. It survived with a condition, a story, and character that lifts it into vault territory. That blackish and brownish spotting you see? That's not damage. You could argue it's patina or toning developed over decades, giving it that one-of-a-kind aura. It's a coin that carries time, wear, and rarity all at once. Unique features. First and foremost, the P Mint Mark Philadelphia strike. That anchors it for collectors. The black and brownish spotting in a circulated coin, you don't expect high demand at that level unless the look is exceptional. Here it is, and it triggers collector attention. The circulated condition, it is not mint state, but that adds to the story. This coin is lived in, battled through years, and still holds detail. The combination of wear plus toning plus strong collector-proof features means you've got something extremely rare. The contrast. Despite the wear, the date 1980 is fully readable, the mint mark clear, the edges still show meaningful detail. The surfaces are not abused, cleaned, or fake-toned. They show authenticity. That aura, that presence when you hold it or view it, you sense a piece of history, a coin that defied being lost in the crowd. Here's the suspense. Although millions of 1980 P quarters were minted, the survival of one with this exact combination, P Mint Mark plus circulated plus black-brown spotting plus strong condition, is extraordinarily rare. Most circulated coins from that year are common, lacking high collector value. But when a coin defies the common category by delivering authenticity, rarity, and condition synergy, you have demand exploding. Serious US. Collectors are hungry for that mix, and that drives this coin into the treasure tier. In short, rarity isn't just about mintage. It's about survival condition, visual uniqueness, provenance. This coin ticks all those boxes. Current market value. And now the thunder moment, $115,000. That's $115,000. This coin is selling at auction for that sum today. This is not fiction. It's high-stakes collector territory. If you find one like this, you are holding major treasure. And yes, the value is climbing as more people wake up to this level of rarity. If you're chasing something like this, make absolutely sure the mint mark is genuine, P for Philadelphia. Inspect that black-brown spotting. Is it natural toning, or is it damage or artificial? Natural patina is gold. Examine condition. Even circulated coins vary wildly in quality. Look for clarity of date, legibility of inscriptions, minimal abuse. Authenticate and consider grading. When values hit six figures, you want trusted certification. Store and handle carefully. Once you have got one, maintaining condition is essential, even with circulated coins. Remember, you're chasing a coin that is significantly rarer than the ordinary 1980 P quarter. This 1980 Washington quarter P in black and brownish spotted old dirty circulated condition is not just a coin, it's treasure. It's history you can hold, it's rarity you can see, it's value you can feel. At $115,000, this is serious money and serious collecting. If you're in this game, this is the kind of find that can define your collection. Thank you for watching this deep dive on coin number 5. If you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to Rare Coin Secrets USA. We drop fresh updates every single day. And don't blink, because what we have after this might just be the next level of treasure. Stay tuned and keep hunting. Your next vault find could be right around the corner.